Welcome to Full Torque again. I'm Jared, this is Jace, and today I'm driving the GT2RS wingless, and he is driving
the R8.
UGR built R8.
Yeah.
So real quick, mine's a 2018 Porsche GT2RS, has 700 horsepower and 553 pound-feet of torque. What does the R8 have?
1300, I think, is what UGR claims on race fuel. It's on pump gas right now, and there's two settings, low boost, high boost. I run it on low boost just because we're at higher elevation and we only have 91 here, and not 93, unfortunately. Kevin says you can run a 93. I just choose to do low boost on 91 because it's not that good of fuel. So, anywho, I don't know what that equates to power-wise. I know that the absolute highest setting is 1300, and I don't know where the lowest boost on pump on 91 falls. So
a little unknown, but Jace wants to he wants to race me for some reason.
It's not a, yeah, it's I feel like it's gonna be a real tight match, and that's why we're trying to do it, because it's gonna be a real close race.
Right. So rear wheel drive, he's all wheel drive. The big difference though, we're gonna do two types of races. A rolling race, which is advantage to Jace because he can't launch that car. And then we're going to do one from a dig where I can launch. And then we'll run a quarter mile on the race from a dig. I want to know if you guys in the comments, do you like a matchup like this, or would you prefer something a little bit more evenly matched up?
Race number one from a dig. I don't fully know what happened with the 2RS because it kind of had a little bit of a hiccup right at the start.
Well, that was closer than I was thinking, considering I just rolled out.
Traction issues like crazy. That one actually did kill the power.
That turned out to be pretty freaking close. 2RS took it, but the UGR R8 was coming in hot.
Dude, I whooped their asses. I won the race.
Yeah, the drone, the FPV drone won the race?
Yeah.
Well, you look cool doing it, so.
You broke loose really bad. Oh, yeah. Like, I saw your car just completely get, like, a little, you almost kind of got a little sideways.
Yeah, dude, I had my tires cooled off.
You lost all your boost, too. I heard your car bog. It was like, bleh. That was the only reason I even had a chance. Yeah. But you still got me, I think, at the quarter. You still were ahead. Yeah. So. That was actually kind of fun because it made it kind of close.
That's the worst. This thing slipped on a launch.
Yeah, your car got like really out of control there. I mean, it wasn't like you were out of control, but you could tell.
Holy zero traction.
Yeah, you had quite a bit of a hiccup right at the beginning.
It was all over the place, and then finally the car's like shut it down. Like, so it just killed all my boost, everything. So that was interesting because that made the race a lot closer than it would have been.
Yeah.
So,
did you win still?
I think so, just by a bumper maybe. But it probably would have been a lot bigger gap had I not lost traction, lost boost, and then had to start again.
So should we do one more from a dig?
If he wants to, we can. He's saying that I still won. So, and it's true, like if I get traction, because I won during that, if I got traction, it would just be a bigger margin. So
that's true.
Maybe it's not necessarily worth it.
He still got me. He broke loose so bad off the launch.
Yeah, I could see it
like
here. And here, I could hear the traction control.
I heard his car like cut the power, and I heard him bog, and that's why I was like, oh dang, I think I'll like maybe be able to keep with him, and I did, but he's still at the top. Like, this is on setting 1 on pump fuel, and I mean, you'll see in the video, even like when I caught up to him really quickly at the beginning, because he broke loose so bad, I still, like, I wasn't like blowing past him or even catching him. Like, so I'm actually going to be really interested to see what how close it'll be in the roll race, because I think his car actually top end, especially without the wing now, I think it's going to be a good race. So we'll see.
All right, well, let's try a roll.
All right.
That was way closer than I thought it would be.
I felt like it was a lot closer. This didn't do too bad.
I think that's the thing, people underestimate that car. And you know, this car without turbos is like what, 600 horsepower.
Yeah.
So I think this car's got to be around 900, and that car still, with the way Porsche puts down the power, is still hanging, yeah, which is awesome.
Well, who won?
But I did, but not like, you couldn't tell, obviously, huh?
Yeah, I couldn't tell from down here.
See, that's what's cool, is like, it was close enough that it still made for a fun race to see. I think if anything, it's showcasing how good the Porsche is. And that's a factory stock car with just an exhaust system on it. The R8's putting down 600 without turbos. That's factory power. So I would imagine this car's putting down, even on though it's on the lowest power setting on pump fuel, I still think it's like around 900 to 1,000 potentially. And the 2RS is just right there. So maybe it's less, maybe pump fuel, maybe it's 800, 900, but I just think Porsche underrates the power on their cars. I really do. Every Porsche I've owned has always smoked or just completely annihilated cars that have the exact same power rating.
He let me start at whatever speed we wanted, so I could try to get in a more optimal gear, since I don't think that really matters for him. But yeah, this did way better than I expected, honestly.
I was actually impressed with the results personally. I think it went better than expected. I think that as far as what that car did,
yeah,
I think that I was surprised by the 2RS and its performance, even from a dig. Obviously, as you can see from the video, the launch was not ideal. He completely lost complete power. That's how I called it. That's what was weird though, is because he did such a bad launch, like it just broke loose so bad that I caught right up to him right away, and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna blow right past him, and then it was like, whoa, wait a minute, he's just still going. So yeah, you can see that in the roll race too.
So, and obviously it has that aftermarket exhaust on it with the high flow cats and stuff, so
which is out, it must be adding power.
Maybe it is. So we don't know. We don't have any way, we haven't dynoed or tested anything to tell if that's the case, but it definitely sounds better. It did perform better than what I was expecting, honestly.
Right.
So I'm pretty happy with it, and it's not even meant to be a tuned up straight line drag car. You know, this is a track monster. See, we want to get the UGR R8 against the GTR. The problem is they're both Jace's cars, and I don't feel comfortable, honestly, driving either one, especially any car next to the GTR. I'm not comfortable with.
Well, the problem too with the GTR is, like, really that car is built from a dig. Like, that's where it performs the best. It's still fast roll racing, but it really performs from a dig, as you can see from the video. I'm okay. The R8, the UGR, I will say that is the easiest built car I've ever driven. I'd be fine with any of the guys driving that car. But again, you know, they might not be willing to do that. But if you guys really do want to see a video, we still currently have the GTR. We still currently have the UGR car. If we get enough comments off of this video of you guys saying you have to see that race, we're just gonna make it happen. So let us know.
We did do the draggies on both of those cars individually. I do feel like the UGR car was not
It
what
wasn't.
it should have been. We had weather issues as well as some other types of issues that were going on.
Yeah.
But let us know in the comments if that's something that you would like to see. If so, we'll do our best to make it happen. Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Be sure to like and subscribe and share this with a friend. And if you want, hit the bell notification so you'll know if we upload a new video. And feel free to give us any feedback, even if you're making fun of us.